how do you convert a shed from looking like this to this? You snap your fingers together. No. You wiggle your nose. No. Okay. In this video, I'm going to give you the 5 steps it takes to transform a cluttered shed into a cute living space. Come along with me. Hey everybody, it's Emily, and for those of you who don't know, we being me, my husband, and my son, actually lived in this Tuff Shed where I'm making this video right now for a year and 10 months. Yes, almost 2 years. We actually lived in here. We had it converted into a tiny home. If you haven't seen that video and you're interested in seeing it, the link is right up there. But after we got our earth sheltered house built and all finished out and we moved in, this shed became a storage shed and it got cluttered. But recently I began to see that if I really wanted to get serious with making YouTube videos and also recording music, which I have begun to do, I needed my own space. And sometimes, you know, a girl just needs her own space anyway. Alright, so I decided I was going to transform the Tuff Shed into a living space. Originally it was just going to be a work studio. Then I decided it needed to be something more. I wanted it to be more like a tiny house again. So here are the 5 steps I took and that you need to take in order to make that transformation. Step number 1 is first determine your purpose. What do you want to use the space for? Is it going to be a she shed like how I'm using it? Is it going to be a guest cottage? Is it going to be a play area for kids or grandkids or what have you? What do you want this living space to be? Maybe it's just going to be a place where your teenagers and their friends can hang out in the backyard. I don't know. But determine the purpose of your space. That's number 1. At first, like I said, I knew I wanted to be able to make videos and record music originally, and then I also realized that because, you know, once in a while somebody will get a cold, and when a certain person gets a cold, their snoring multiplies and amplifies, and other people who are sharing the same bed have trouble sleeping, and so yeah, turns out that it would be a really good idea for us to have an extra bedroom. For those of you who don't know this, the earth sheltered house we live in is only 576 square feet, and the bedrooms have no doors or ceilings. They are closed off, but they're also open to the ceiling fan because you have to vent so the mold doesn't grow in the concrete, blah blah blah. So yeah, so it's not a matter of, we tried him sleeping on a cot by the kitchen one night. Nope, I could hear him loud. The acoustics in an earth sheltered house with a dome roof are superb. So I heard him just like as if he was sleeping next to me. So yeah, we needed an extra bedroom, and it might be a place that our son wants to move into when he gets to be in his late teens. Who knows? So that determined, then step number 2, you could probably guess it, declutter. Yeah, you need to figure out where all the stuff, all the junk, and it might not really be junk, but just stuff that you think you're going to need at some point, or you know you're going to need, and but you're storing it. What are you going to do with all that? In my case, I not only had things that I definitely didn't want to get rid of, but I also had junky things, like the junky plastic shelf that I'd had since I was, I don't know, since college. I think I bought it when I was in college, maybe right out of college when I moved to my first apartment. I'm not sure. But there was a junky shelf. There was a junky corner back where I'm pointing here. Hidden by a curtain. There were boxes, and there was a giant tub of junky fabric, and it was just, you know, and there was this, that, and the other thing. A lot of things needed to be decluttered. But that's your next step. Once you know the purpose, you have to declutter, because now once you know the purpose, then you know how you're going to be rearranging the space and what needs to move and what needs to go. And speaking of space, that's the third thing. Your third step is to plan the space. If it's going to be a work studio, where's the desk going to be? Are you going to have a separate computer in here? Do you need shelving in order to store a printer or books or whatever? You have to think, okay, what kind of furniture am I going to need? I needed to figure out, okay, if we're going to have a bed, where can that go? There were actually 3 different possibilities. See, you're not going to know right away probably. I thought of 3 different, one place with 2 potential positions that the bed could be in, or a third place that the bed could be in. We went with the third, you'll see that in a minute, but yeah, so you need to just kind of look around and, if I'm going to add a piece of furniture, where is it going to be? Where will it best fit? What is, if I know the purpose of this room, so what am I going to need to make it work? Obviously, if kids are going to be playing, you want to have some shelving, maybe soft seating arrangements, or maybe a little kid-sized desk where they can sit down and color, whatever. All right, so that's number 3, plan your space. And obviously, after you plan, the 4th step is going to be to rearrange, to bring in the furniture or rearrange what you have. Get everything set up, do your experimenting. Step number 5, it's kind of an optional step. It kind of goes right in with number 4, but use what you have. This is the frugal way, home decorating. Use what you already have. Do you have something in your house? Do you have a piece of furniture that's not being utilized very well? You have a shelf that really doesn't have much on it. You can take with a few things on that shelf, put them somewhere else in the house and bring them into your shed. Do you have an extra mattress somewhere that's just taking up closet space or something? Use what you have, okay? So that's step number 5. So again, the steps are: determine the purpose for your space, declutter, that's going to probably be the most work right there. Number 3, plan the arrangement of your space and what you're going to need. Number 4, actually bring in all those things that you're going to need and rearrange. And number 5, be smart, be frugal, try to use what you have. You may even have like decorative accessories, maybe an excessive amount in your house, and you can take a few of those and add them to your shed, pictures on the walls, whatever. So those are the 5 steps to transform a cluttered shed to a cute living space. Now I'm going to show you what our shed looks like now. Alright, what you're seeing now is pretty much what you see when you first walk in the door. I'm just going to give you the wide view from the door side, and the sun is now coming in, so it's going to get bright for a second there, and see that? It's a ray of light. Alright, I'll explain this in a moment. I forgot to also add that we wanted a second bathroom just in case. Alright, so now let's walk to the other side of the shed and look at it from this perspective. See the curtains? They're covering something up. I'll get to that. I want you to ignore the portable air conditioner and dehumidifier. It's on Craigslist for free. I've only had one person interested, and he and his wife decided they did not want to drive here all the way from Tulsa, which I don't blame them. But anyway, so here's looking at it from the west side of the shed. So now let me go around and very quickly explain. This bookshelf, actually it used to be on the exact opposite wall, the other side of the room and on the other wall. And then I did some rearranging and it ended up here, and it was here for a while. But then that was because I had the desk centered under the window, but when I realized that the bed wasn't going to fit, or I should say the desk wasn't going to be able to fit, the bed was longer, okay? So I had to shove the desk down. Well, in order to keep the dehydrator on the floor that I moved it, I needed to move this shelf this way, the bookcase this way. So the bookcase is there. The dehydrator used to be on the desk, but I decided to take this special shelf that Jerry had made for holding my keyboard when we were when this desk was actually in the Earth Sheltered house. I had to make the shelf so I could put my keyboard on it. Now the keyboard is back out here, which is great because when I play the keyboard, I don't have to put in my headphones. And the thing that's protecting the keyboard from getting dusty is also covering up the icky junk underneath. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, but to put this back on here, the dehydrator wouldn't fit. So, but the dehydrator fits nice right here on the floor. Why not? That's the Vitamix base. All right. This is my recording equipment, the mixer, the microphones, and stuff like that. Piano books down there, the stool for the desk. And yep, here we go. This is our bed. It's a twin mattress. Got it off. It's very comfortable and $149 off Amazon. It was a really good price. Sorry for that little piece of trash. And Mr. Simon Hippo is not in the right. I have to. He wasn't arranged. He's supposed to be there like that. See. Anyway, yeah. It's like a medium firm mattress. It's very nice. Jerry and I have had a date out here already, watching a movie. Just set the computer up here and watched the DVD. There we go. And because this sheet, well, I need to explain something really quick. Jerry was going to build a wooden platform like he did for when this was a couch. All right. But then he measured his two workbenches. See, these are workbenches for cutting wood and the like. He measured them and he realized putting them together would almost exactly fit a twin mattress. So, and they're high enough that I have, so I've got props for videos there, I've got empty containers down there, boxes of stuff to go to Goodwill, but it's got under the bed storage. It's high enough to do that, and that sheet covers it up nicely. You don't even notice it. And the old couch platform with Mr. Hippo there. So the curio cabinet hasn't moved, it's stayed there. I did bring this up from the Tuff Shed loft at one point. Jesus fell off the wall. A while back, Benjamin banged on the outside of the wall, and that picture fell down. So he's just leaning against there now. It's called Jesus laughing. That's why I'm calling it Jesus. Anyway, so bookshelves, a impromptu made out of plastic bags. See, it's actually pretty comfortable. It looks like a beanbag chair, but, you know, to sit down. So these are old books and toys of Benjamin, just in case we ever have grandkids. There we go. We're all set up. All right, and really quickly, we only have one bathroom in our tiny Earth Sheltered house, and once in a while, more than one person needs to go at the same time. So I hung up these two curtains. They're not matched, but they still look good together. Who cares? And there's a bucket. Bucket with dirt in it, ready for anyone to go. That's the toilet paper in that container. That's just an extra garbage bag. It also hides the broom and my tripod there. And then this cabinet. It's a cabinet with stuff. So there we go. That's our extra bathroom. It gives enough privacy so somebody looking in the window can't see if somebody's actually using the bathroom. And if somebody comes in the door, there's this old canvas here. It also provides privacy so that anybody in there can, if anybody's there, they can just say, oh, I'm going to the bathroom, and the person won't, you know, the person who comes to the door won't see. They'll say, oh, bye, and close the door. So there you go. So that's how I transformed our cluttered shed to a cute living space, my work studio / extra bedroom. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If it has inspired you, give it a thumbs up and share it with your online friends. I'll see you for the next video. In the meantime, take care and be well.